Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hey, water signs. This reading is just for you. We're going to tap into the energy that currently surrounds you, see what's going on. I was called to pull messages, like general message, not necessarily love. If it comes out, we'll talk about love, but whatever comes out. So we're going to tap into the energy, see what's going on right now, and then we'll pull some tarot to clarify. Now, water signs, it is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, don't force the shoe to fit. There'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for joining the team, y'all. I really appreciate you. The channel is growing slowly but surely, so I definitely appreciate the support. I don't even know if I said my name, but my name is Coach Liz. Damn, I zoned out a little bit in the beginning. I tend to do that a lot when I channel. I just be talking. I literally have learned that I'm a channeler. Sometimes I don't even need the cards for me to feel what it is that the message is. I think I just like the cards because it does confirm my intuition. So yeah, let's see. Water signs, what's going on? What is it that you need to know right now? Take a deep breath, water signs. I don't know if there's something that you're currently experiencing or going through that just needs you to kind of like, it almost feels like just needs you to take a deep breath while it is going on. I feel like there's a lot of changes going on around you, but I feel like these changes are definitely like for the better. I see cornucopia at the bottom of the deck, so it's like your abundance, prosperity, like it's your security. Something about home could be expanding as well. It just feels like you're getting ready to enjoy your harvest, but there's also like a heavy energy when it comes to your emotions. So I don't know if there's something that you're just allowing to move along, clear out. Let's see. Messages for the water signs. Indecision. Yeah, it's like you're in the in between of something. I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like whatever direction you decide to go in, it's still a win-win outcome, right? I don't know what it is that you're having to decide on. Of course, tarot is going to help me clarify, but exactly. Take a deep breath. Grounding yourself. There's something that's almost like conclusions are closed, or you're towards the end, or in order for you to make a decision, or there needs to be a decision or a choice, and you're having to kind of like meditate on it before you make that decision. A confident, something about your solar plexus. And it's so funny because I lit a yellow candle. So self-confidence, self-worth, dedication. This could have to do with something that deals with your, I don't know, having to do with your power, your self-worth, like standing, maybe even standing up for yourself, walking away from a situation. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'm getting so many messages on water signs. Thinking man. You're reviewing something. You're looking at something really close, or you're having to. Cornucopia again at the bottom of the deck. It's like, I don't know why it feels like I don't know if you're having to leave something behind or you feel like you have to leave someone behind. But it feels like the moment that you do, good things, abundance, it's gonna pour in. Like it's gonna hurt, but it's a change for the better. I don't know if it's something that you're having to walk away or walk towards or take action towards it. I don't know if you have to leave something else in order to move towards another thing. Like you have to walk away from something in order for this new energy to come in. I don't know. You're really analyzing something. You're reviewing the hell out of something. And it's because it does feel like it's life changing. Maybe this has to do with your career. All right, let's see. Water signs. Ooh, okay. I don't know why I grabbed the deck in the reverse. So it maybe you feel like you're like things are being turned upside down. You don't know. Maybe this is why the indecision. You're having to tap into your power. You may be having to reject someone or something. This could be a family member. Yeah, someone that could have toxic patterns. I'm hearing ego. All right, indecision for the water signs. What is this energy? What messages? I feel like I'm getting so much. I saw that, yeah, look, Six of Swords, like something about traveling or travel could be significant. There's like, I don't know if you're moving away from emotions or trying to release emotions. Something coming up to the surface. Definitely a lot to do with emotion, though. The full moon could be significant. You're releasing something and moving away from difficulty. You're having to tap into your power, though. Facing your shadow head on or your demons head on, something like that, in order for you to tap into your power. Messages for the water sign. What is this? See, but you're taking action. You're getting ready to take a leap of faith, or you're taking action towards something. For some of you, you could be dealing with two different masculines in your energy. Masculines in your the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, indecision. Okay, but it's like you know the truth about something. Okay. Ace of Swords. Somebody's telling you, or you're receiving some sort of truth that puts you in an indecision or not knowing which direction to go. For some of you, it could be between two different masculine energies, having to choose between two people. What about the Ace of Swords? Yeah. Okay. Look, Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, you could be this emotions and money or working you could be receiving a whole new job, new career, new love, new beginnings. This feels like a new beginning. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Whichever path you go on, it's like a start of something completely it's like brand spanking new. You almost have all the aces. This is crazy. This could have to do with work, collaborating with others, somebody wanting to give equally into the relationship. Someone if this has to do with love, someone could want to, I'm hearing start from scratch, start from the beginning, start over again. Because they want to work on something together. They want to give equally into the connection. Heavy on the life force energy, something about your solar plexus, you just being confident in who you are. And I feel like that's also why you're attracting. It's like you're manifesting this energy of just looking at things like from clearly and honestly. And I feel like you being in that energy is attracting, I'm even hearing like new money, new offers, new career opportunities, promotions, but also in love. Like you taking, I'm hearing the load. Maybe you were taking the load and you're finally deciding to put it down, and you're starting to open yourself up to allowing others to help you when it comes to work, maybe. And the fact that you are doing so is allowing maybe love to come in, or for you to love on yourself, pamper yourself, care for yourself. It's like you're seeing the truth about something. What are all these aces? Like I like this. Like I feel like whatever choice you're gonna make is you're really tapping into your power. Everything, like, yeah, maybe you've been acting like everything has been fine and you're finally putting everything down. Like you're releasing everything. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. So there could have been endings. You had to release a lot of energy that you were harboring. I'm hearing harboring or holding on to. People who betrayed you, people who lied to you, people who disappointed you, things, jobs, people who failed to see your value. And it's like you're stepping into your power and you're realizing your own self-worth, and in doing so and taking that leap of faith, right? Taking the leap of faith to say, you know what, I'm going all in, and I'm going to go in all in for myself. Like maybe you've just been so used to pouring into other people, and you're finally saying, you know what, I'm going to start doing shit for myself. It's like you've done so much for everyone else that you've left yourself out in the cold. You neglected your emotions or your mental health, or maybe even your finances, because you were so used to giving to others, and you're finally like, you know what, I'm tired of pretending like everything is fine, and you're expressing it. You're finally expressing that everything is not fine, everything's not okay, not everything is growing like it's supposed to, or you don't feel like things are progressing or growing. Look, Queen of Wands, you're speaking up about something, about work. Maybe this could be at work, something that you do for work. You're ready to, I don't know, maybe you feel blocked, stuck. Maybe for some of you felt like your sense of foresight was being blocked by others. And you really had to step into your own power, like really realize your own worth, your own what do you call it? Sorry, y'all. Like maybe you didn't even see your own potential. because you were so used to giving to other people that you never had the time to actually realize your own worth. Hmm. Three of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you got. It's like you've reached a level of being like you're tired, exhausted. You're giving up. It feels like you wanted to give up, or you're giving up. You're giving up on something. Hmm. Like you could be putting your guard down for some of you. Nine of Wands with the Three of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands wanted to come out in the sideways with the Ace of Wands and the Devil. Okay, so there could be like this gives really lustful energy. Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you didn't realize your own self-worth. You didn't realize your own potential. You didn't realize how much you were pouring into other people and giving and acting like everything was okay, everything is fine. And I feel like you got to a point where you're like, you know what? Like I need something. Look, here's the final Ace of Wands. Something about your sexual energy as well, like your life force energy. Exactly, like people sucking that out of you. Because you were always showing up for other people, always showing up for others, always pouring into others, letting your light, your insight, for some of you, your foresight, like you're giving it freely to other people, and people not either appreciating it, or I don't know, like you felt, for some of you felt used. It just feels like you're tired and you're just giving up on something. You could have lost, like, I don't know, you lost confidence in yourself, or it just felt like that. I feel like you're just completely ready for new, though. What is this? Rest and meditation. Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, it just feels like blockage, someone not coming towards, or somebody aggressively coming towards towards you. Something being out of control, or there could be justice at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with someone like this. The Hierophant. I don't know if I'm picking up on outside energy. It just feels like someone outside of you. Like it doesn't even feel like you. I'm going to see who this thinking man is, but something about their values or their beliefs. This person could, I don't know, they could be seen as a mentor, a leader, or someone very knowledgeable in the community. But something about that, it's like, I don't know if they were, it's something that they were, it's something that was said, or they're just someone that's very impulsive, or maybe they said this about you, or someone saying this about you. This is the, what about the Knight of Swords? I don't know if what's being said about you is making you, yes, it's making you wonder if you're on the right path. I don't know if someone has been talking or saying things about your beliefs or the things that you do or the things that you're into. Maybe they're trying to knock you off your throne, to mess with your life force energy. Yeah, to have you hold back or withdraw or not share, or I don't know. So I feel like you're having to protect, withhold, or hmm, something about meditation and prayer. Maybe here, look at something closely. Death. There's some ending here. There's communication coming in after something has ended. Someone did something impulsively. And now they're it's like they're taking the time to analyze or look at something, look at their it's like they're looking at their actions or the things that they said or something that they said, because they could have moved too fast or acted too fast. It's like there was a new beginning. There could have been a new start, a new beginning, something that could have grown, or that is, but I don't know if there's something that was said, or I don't information that was exposed that knocked you off your confidence, like your self-worth, like your value. I don't know. What is this, death? There's like a transformation, or yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody, this feels like someone lied about something and caused an ending. If this has to do with a connection, like a romantic connection that, was in like the beginning stages or something like that, it feels like either, I don't know if it stopped growing and stopped progressing, and it kind of knocked your confidence a little bit. For some of you, you could be in denial about an ending. You're seeing why something ended, or you're trying to, I don't know, you're trying to get closure on an ending. Why? So if somebody was lying, if there was lies, but you're having to, there's an ending here. I see 1010. Whether it was impulsive or not, there's definitely an ending. Yeah, look, and this could have been unexpected. And I feel like it was so shocking, or something, an ending was very shocking, that you're having to kind of withdraw and meditate, because it was so out of it just feels impulsive, or it was just not expected, out of left field or something like that. Who is this thinking man? What the fuck is he thinking about? Because what is this? The Magician. Manifesting, working on something together, collaborating, having all the tools to make some shit shake, seeing the value in what they do have or possess, wanting to work together. This could be somebody wanting to reconcile or want to work or team up with you after having some sort of awakening or realization. Again, I feel like someone is realizing the value or if something about this person's beliefs could have gotten in the way, or their beliefs is what pushed them to make some sort of impulsive decision, or took action towards something, or they, like I said, they said something that put y'all at odds or had you feeling betrayed. There could be envy as well. someone is realizing their own manifestation, like, abilities. Like, they're seeing what they're capable of building and creating and cornucopia. So maybe this is something that you showed them or exposed them to, you taught them, and then maybe they ended something with you and unexpectedly, and it caught you off guard, so it made you feel betrayed. Like, I'm hearing having to pick up the pieces, having to close something out, having to listen to your intuition. But it's like, I don't know, like, this person is now realizing, it feels really like this person tried to just take something from you, and they were almost, let me see, the Magician with the thinking man, because I don't like that. Yeah. I don't know if this person, they're in their head with the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse. They could be experiencing financial or work, like, so I'm hearing stressed out with work. Why the Ten of Swords in reverse? King, yeah, something about work. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Moon. Oh, and the Queen of Pentacles with the Temperance. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? This is someone, their money, their stability. Look, there's that Three of Cups. I was gonna say, it feels like there's outside energies. I don't know if I said it, but I knew I felt it. Okay, who is the Three of Cups? So the Queen of Pentacles popped out. So now I feel like this person is realizing how they acted on impulse. They're realizing your worth. They realize that with you, they could build something solid. They could have something, they could give birth to new ideas that would bring financial stability. Now they're showing up as the King of Pentacles in reversed. So I don't know if before they tried to just show up very lustful, take something about from your life force energy, just feed off of your solar plexus, your, like, you just look fucking good, and then this person came in, excuse me, and then they turned around and ended some shit with you. It's like you had to heal, you had to see, like, you had to heal through the fucking ending, like, you had to move on, you had to stay focused on a goal, on you I don't know, maybe this person showed up trying to give you something, a small offer, but it's like you have your back turned to it. You're like, no, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? And it's like they almost didn't recognize or realize the investment or what they could build with you. They didn't realize what they could manifest with you in the beginning. But now that their shit feels like it's falling apart, now they want to come work with you. Now they want to celebrate with you. Now because you look good, because your money looks good, because you went from this Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands, who was wondering about, their own self-worth. You started to pour into your own cup, stop giving to everyone else. You started meditating, you started praying, you started just feeding your own soul, feeding and pouring into you. You started investing into yourself, watering your own garden. And it's like now this person is looking back at you and it's like, oh shit, hold on. Let me see if I could fix this. And you're like, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm focused. Yeah, look, I'm busy and I'm focused. Well, there's that. It's like what's done is done, I'm hearing. For some of you, you could even be entering like a whole new connection, a whole new relationship. Yeah, something about work has someone stressed out. Someone stressed out. This Ace of Wands. Look, it's like this person could also even just be showing up to feed their what how should I put it? Feed their manly desires. um Sexual desires, whatever. Like this is indulgence, obsession, lustful energy. I don't know. It just feels like you've moved on. You're focusing on building your finances, generational wealth. You want long-term commitment. You want growth and expansion. You're blocking this shit out. I feel like you've closed the cycle with this person, to be honest with you. I feel like you're focusing on yourself. I'm picking up heavy. Maybe this is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Like you're just focusing on yourself. This is new. This is like new, fresh energy. You're kind of. It honestly feels like you're too focused. You've worked too hard on, becoming self-sufficient. Also, working again on your self-confidence. Like it just feels like you had to do a lot of self-work. I'm hearing self-help. Maybe you read a lot of self-help books as well, or you have been, or you're about to. Like that's something that you've been thinking about doing. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me get a message for you. General message, oracle message, advice. Some of you could be 46. You could be seeing 1010, like I said. Aries, Leo, Sag is here. I think I said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gemini is also here. Something about communication could be significant. Or they're wanting to talk to you about coming back together, working on something together. Maybe they even want to like work as business partners together. And I don't know. They're showing up as in reverse and you're in the upright. So I don't know. It just feels like you're not with the shit. You peep some bullshit or something. What is a message for the water signs? All right, water signs, if you made it this far, and I just looked up to the timer at 33:33, go ahead and tap the like. Go ahead. You made it this far. Tap that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Higher power, number 4, and yin at the bottom of the deck. So you're just, again, you're in this energy of attracting. Something about home could be significant. Security, home. Okay, let me see. Or coming home to self, something like that. Okay, higher power. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. See? I think I said that at the beginning of the reading. It says, ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You're always protected and divinely directed. Are you wondering? Let me see. Yeah, it's like just be open to receiving the guidance, right? There's a need for you to just spend a little time in meditation and prayer. Maybe you are having to decide on whether you want to give this person another chance, if you want to reconcile with this other person, or you just want to go ahead and go on a whole new direction, right? Like, because it does feel like things ended with them. Okay. All right. All right, water signs. Thank you so much for your support. I hope the message give you a little bit of clarity and guidance, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.